Hello, everybody, and welcome to the EduMatch 1 year anniversary. We are here to turn up, as the kids say, so follow along with us on Google Hangouts as well as on Twitter, #EduMatch. So check us out at edumatch.education and sign up if you have not already to be our featured person of the day. You may want to do so because we might have some fabulous prizes at the end of the podcast, just saying. So around 6:45-ish or when the discussion wraps up, then just watch out for it. We're going to have some license codes for some great software, so definitely you have about 12 minutes to get all signed up and ready to go. Edumatch.education. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Dorian. So Dorian, welcome, and thank you for moderating.
The pleasure is all mine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy anniversary, 1 year anniversary, and many more for EduMatch. Let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to go by and I wanted to ask everyone, what has been your best part? What do you feel is the best part to being a part of EduMatch? Alice, why don't we start off with you?
Well, I just discovered it last week, so I'm going to say the best part is that it's quick and fast-paced, and you get a chance to really interact on 2 platforms with both the Google Hangout and Twitter.
Thank you so much. Carla?
Hi. I just think what Sarah has done is absolutely amazing. So the best part of EduMatch is that Sarah created it. I don't know, she's just so freaking smart. And the fact that you get a chance to meet and collaborate with all of these other amazing educators from all across the world who want to do what's best for children.
Thank you, Carla. Absolutely. Jennifer?
Well, I have to echo that about Sarah. I met Sarah online, and I've only really been a part of EduMatch since the summer when I did a whole bunch of things. I participated in a 30-day challenge, in a passion pitch, put myself out there, got to know Sarah. The next thing you know, I'm putting in a guest blog post, and now my life has totally been taken over by the EduMatch Voxer group, where really I spend more time talking with my Voxer group and commiserating and sharing ideas with them than I probably do to my own family, sadly. They're mad at me, but so it's an incredible opportunity to get together. I know in our group we have people from Singapore and Hawaii and Ghana and the Philippines and all across the States. I know I think I'm one of the only Canadians. No, we had another Canadian join. So it's really neat for me to be able to connect with like-minded educators who are passionate about learning, passionate about kids, and really just the real deal. So for me, that's been a total bonus and a blessing in my life.
Okay, and Justin, your thoughts?
I love EduMatch because it's full of squirrels. I mean, we'll be talking about one thing, next thing you know, you're on to another subject, you're on to something else, and I love it. It captures my attention. I'm engaged all the time because I never know what's going to happen next. So it's fantastic. I mean, everything about it is really, really cool, but it's fast-paced, all kinds of information. I mean, you already talked about the passion. Just like I said, the group collectively is just full of these people who know so much more than I do. That I love hearing new things every day.
Okay, Rachel?
So you guys can hear me. I'm using my home computer, and it's super slow.
We can hear you, Rachel.
All right, thank you. I guess we brought this topic up in the Voxer group a little bit ago, and EduMatch, I'm a newbie, relatively. I've been listening maybe for the past, I don't know, couple weeks or whatnot, but as most of the people there know, I'm starting a new position this year and in a new town, and I don't know a lot of people, and I feel like you guys have been kind of my social group and lifeline to feel like I'm fitting in in my new area. So that's what I really appreciate about the group.
Thank you, Rachel. Tammy?
I'm hoping you guys can hear me because, again, I'm still experiencing some technical difficulties on my end. One of the things I love is that EduMatch is full of mentors. You know, and we don't get our feelings hurt. We can be honest.
Okay, we have a little bit of a malfunction with Tammy, so we're going to resume. Hope that Tammy can join us a little bit later. Valerie.
I would say that EduMatch has definitely pushed me beyond myself. I'd like to echo on what Tammy began saying. It's a group filled with teacher leaders and mentors. And so it's the one place that we can definitely come, empower each other, and grow, stretch our minds. Jennifer mentioned it, how, because of EduMatch, I began to blog. Never would I ever thought of blogging before. But to blog and then to blog for companies like PictoChart, and it was just like unreal. So EduMatch has definitely connected us to other teachers, but at the same time, it's allowing us to grow. And it's such a neat group. And I agree with the part about having an affair with you guys against my family. So not cool, but so worth it at the same time.
Thank you so much. If I can just chime in, I've been with EduMatch maybe a little bit over a month. I am a newbie, but I have to say this is being 100% the best chat and movement and involvement I've ever been a part of. I love EduMatch, and I love the fact that I am able to have my own personal 1-800 education hotline with the best educational brains in the country. If you are not on EduMatch, honey, you are just not the anything to be desired. I love it. I love it to a passion. I love hearing everybody chime in, and it's just been the best for my inspiration and my pursuit in educating our children. And I just thank everyone who participates on a daily, monthly, weekly, whenever they're catching up kind of level. My next question is, where do you think you see EduMatch going in the future? Valerie, we're going to start off with you.
I think that EduMatch in the future is definitely going to be that global, worldwide movement. The fact that we have teachers all over the globe, as you all mentioned before, I just see it as being, Dorian, as you just mentioned, that 1-800 hotline, that life source. For teachers, pre-service teachers, I think it's going to be the place that while they are students in college, that they're going to be connecting to and getting real deal applications. Those textbooks, sucks to the textbooks. This is where it's at, and this is where it's happening. And this is where colleges and universities and institutions and places of higher learning need to tap into so that we can prepare teachers to come into the classroom ready for battle.
Thank you, Valerie. And how about you, Tammy?
I see EduMatch just growing. I see a possible face-to-face conference sometime down the road. I see a place where EduMatch becomes as synonymous with the support as Cyberman's pages do. That's what I see.
Great. Thank you. Rachel, how about yourself?
I really hope it continues to be a resource for people who want to connect with others. I mean, that's the biggest part that I've gotten out of it so far, is that I hear all you guys, your positivity and the willingness to help, and even when things happen in people's personal lives, that they feel comfortable sharing with the group, that we can continue being a support system for each other. And I want to give a thumbs up to that face-to-face conference idea, because I think that would be super fun.
I do as well. We're going to have to push in that direction. How about you, Justin?
Well, first, I think Sarah is going to be getting the recognition she deserves in the future. She's going to go from an introvert to an extrovert. That's where I see it going. We're going to force her to if we do a live conference. Where do I see it? I see us continue to be game changers in education. We start pushing Alice's homework views out there a little bit. We start having frank conversation or continue having these conversations of what is best practices, what's best for our students, and just keep pushing ourselves. So in the future, I think as education's changing, we're going to be on the forefront and we're going to be pushing it along. I mean, right now in the past 2 years, education's been blowing up, and EduMatch is right on the cusp of where it's going. So I think in another year or two, you're going to be talking about, hey, remember when we all got together and this is how it used to be, and then you're going to say things have changed.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Jennifer?
So just to pick up on what Justin said, I know that sometimes we commiserate about being lone wolves, that the people that we sometimes are with the most face-to-face aren't really where we are at. And so EduMatch has been a real place for us to gather and push some of these ideas and, go against the grain and the status quo a little bit about what has been traditional in education. So for me, I'd really like to see the group expand so that more and more of us, we're not the outliers anymore, but it becomes normalized practice to give students a voice, to move in the direction of student-centered learning, to give them choice. That's where I'd love to see it growing.
Great. Carla?
I think pretty much what everyone else said, that it will just continue to grow and offer resources to all sorts of teachers, like Valerie said, pre-service teachers, or teachers that, like Jennifer said, feel alone where they are, and to be able to help people to make connections, to grow as educators. I mean, I just think about how by hearing everyone else's thoughts, it allows me to kind of revamp. It gives me a different perspective sometimes. It allows me to grow. So just to continue to provide that mentorship that will allow us to grow as educators.
And last but not least, Alice?
So I think that the place a continuation. You guys are just sharing and putting it out there so often, and it's something that you can count on, and I see that continuing.
Okay, now my last question is going towards or to Sarah. Sarah, how does it feel to be a part of, or to really be the creator of the mastermind and the helm of Voxer with EduMatchers?
Wow. I have to say that really this entire movement, it's all of us. This just happened to come out of a conversation and a what if moment and just kind of going with it. And really, like when people say that it wouldn't be anything without you all, like that is seriously the case. I'm just so honored to be among all of you, and I love the fact that we learned so much together. Like everyone on this panel has pushed my thinking so much, and I'm so thankful for all of you. And it is definitely a pleasure to continue learning, sharing, and growing with all of you. So thank you all for everything that you do and all that you continue to do.
Thank you so much, Sarah. At this time, I want to thank all the panel for coming, and just last and round up final thoughts as it pertains. Sarah, thank you so much for creating such a tunnel for everyone to be able to express themselves, and I hope to hear from everybody on Voxer. Keep the inspiration, keep the innovation, keep the assertiveness, the aggressiveness, and staying on top of our A game in education so we can continue to serve our students. I'll turn it over to you, Sarah.
All right. Well, I want to thank everyone that's on this panel, as well as everyone who is participating on the Google on the Google Hangout. That's this, but everyone who is participating on the Twitter chat. Now, like I promised, we have some fabulous prizes to give away. So, what we have done is that everyone who has signed up to be a featured person of the day, I went ahead and put your Twitter handles in for a drawing. So, I am going to screen share. Since there have been so many of you, then it won't let me do all at once. So what I will do is spin this magical wheel, and if your Twitter handle happens to come up, then just contact me for your prize. So I'm sharing the screen. Let's see. This is the very first wheel with the first 50 people who signed up. And the winner of the first one is Teched Up Teacher. So Chris Aviles has won a fabulous prize. I'm just writing it down because, as y'all know, my memory is not the best. But Chris, I will be hitting you up for your choice of prizes. All right. Secondly, let me go ahead and share the screen one more time with the next 50 people who signed up. So this is probably 2014. I saw some of your handles on there, so let's see. Oh, Gallagher Tech. Fantastic. So our next winner is Gallagher Tech. So I will be tweeting them as well. We will just look out for the tweet from EduMatch, and you will be able to choose your fabulous prize. Let's see here. Next one, we have 3 more wheels. So it's crazy. We're over 200. So this is insanity. All right. So the next one, let's go ahead and spin from this wheel. So from here, we have Video Brains 1. And Jerry from Video Brains 1, I'm sure will love this prize because it has to do with video. So excellent. Let me see. We have 2 more wheels to spin. Y'all ready? These are for our more recent EduMatchers. Let's see here. Next winner that we have is Tech Lady 2016. So I would definitely hit up. Oh, y'all didn't see the screen. Hold on, let me share it. There it is. So y'all know I'm not cheating. Keeping me honest. So Tech Lady 2016, you will definitely have one of our fabulous EduMatch birthday gifts. And last but not least, now the people that are on this wheel are incredibly fortunate because there's only a few of you. We're just slightly over 200. So out of these 6 people, let's see here. We have Readers Lead PD. So Readers Lead PD. Yay! So thank you to everyone for joining us tonight to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of EduMatch. Can't wait for year number 2. So again, thank you to Dorian for moderating tonight. Thank you to everyone on the panel. You guys rocked it out as always. We hope to have all of you back at a later time. This very special episode will be storified on the Twitter chat and available as an iTunes podcast on the Google Hangout. Now come back next week for a special treat, EduMatch Tweet and Talk 16, bit.ly/Tweet Talk 16. The topic will be time management hacks. So please sign up for the panel if you're interested in being part of that. We would love to have you on sharing your best hacks. And anyone can be a panelist. Just leave a comment on the Google Hangout page. All right, everyone. Well, thank you again, and everyone have a fantastic evening. Yay.